Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live from Utopia Park as we will bring you today's action between the Dehennis Cowboys and the Utopia Buffaloes for district baseball action. We're going to do our best to bring it to you in its entirety as we're having some not so great service out here. So we're going to do our best to bring it to you. And we'd like to welcome everyone watching from the comforts of their home as your Dehennis Cowboys come into today's game with a 13-4 record, 3-0 overall in district play. And at this time, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors and give them the opportunity to do a little talking. So you're watching Dehennis Cowboy Baseball.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth a trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, 90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. 90s Taco Store. The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? No need to look any further. Cecil Axon Ford has a wide selection of vehicles to choose from. Our team of professionals have the knowledge and expertise to assist you throughout your entire car buying experience. Of course, we don't limit ourselves to new car sales. You can also find auto finance options, car service, and to repair and to access parts and accessories you need for your vehicle. Located at 109 19th Street, Hondo, Texas. When the products are similar, the dealer makes the difference.
Hello folks, do you need a structure built out of steel? Then look no further than Mark Rodriguez with QMAC Metal Buildings. A Dehennis native who comes from a small town and knows that a handshake means something. QMAC Metal Buildings has put up thousands of buildings, making America great one building at a time. We don't just specialize in putting up steel buildings. We do any steel structure you may need. Cattle guards, mobile shelters, stairs, banks, schools, all the above. If you have an existing building that needs to be torn down, we do that as well. We can tear them down, put them up, repair leaks, anything you need. So get on cue with QMAC Metal Buildings. But most importantly, go Cowgirls!
Hutto Real Estate. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect piece of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Hutto Real Estate has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888. Cowboy Pest Control. Are you having problems with bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, to bees, fleas, and even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome everyone back here to Utopia Park as we are here for district action. The Hennis Cowboys versus the Utopia Buffaloes. We'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors once again. Hondo National Bank, Hutto Real Estate, Triple Bro Show Pigs, Medina Electric Co-op, 90s Taco Store, Cowboy Pest Control Service, QMAC Rectors, Cecil Accent Ford and Hondo, and Main Street Mercantile. Umpires speaking with the coaches, checking out the field. Introducing your Hennis Cowboys. Leading off for the Cowboys, playing left field will be number 28, Luke Langfield. And batting second, playing right field, number 22, Leighton Herman. Batting third, playing catcher, number 14, Ethan Reyes. And at cleanup, third base, number 13, Thomas Beard. On the mound today, pitcher, number 4, Ryan Hendry. Playing shortstop, number 3, Eusebio Tapia. Playing second base, number 5, J.J. Garcia. And playing center field, number 2, Jonah Pettis. And the ninth batter, playing first base, number 20, A.J. Bridges. Subs for the Cowboys, number 1, Marcus Hernandez. Number 6, Wyatt Rivera. Number 12, Dante Diaz. Number 15, Kobe Fortner. Number 16, Rain Redden. And number 17, Will Shavy. We're fixing to get started here, as we're out here in the outfield at the RV park. We'd like to welcome everyone here live for some baseball action. The Hennis Cowboys coming in today's game with a 13-4 record, 3-0 district play. They'll be back in action Friday versus La Pryor at 4:30. In right field for the Buffaloes is number 12, Casares. And at shortstop, number 4, Arnidma. Playing first base, number 9, Lohman. And pitching, number 8, Steelman. Playing catcher, number 30, Rhodes. Playing second base, number 15, Lavelle. Playing center field, number 19, Umsheed. And third base, number 20, Cantu. And left field, number 10, McFadden. Those are the Utopia Buffaloes as they face your Hennis Cowboys. Once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors. QMAC Rectors, Triple Bro Show Pigs, Medina Electric Co-op, Hondo National Bank, Cowboy Pest Control Service, 90 Stockers for Cecil Accident Ford, Main Street Mercantile, and Hotel Real Estate.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community.
Looks like they're ready to get started quickly. Leading off for the Cowboys will be the left fielder, number 28, Luke Langfield. First pitch is a ball low. 1 ball, no strikes on Luke Langfield. Nolan Stillman, the pitcher for the Buffaloes. So 2 balls, no strikes on Langfield. The pitch, called strike down the middle, brings the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the first, Langfield the leadoff for the Cowboys. The wind up in the pitch. It's going to be a ball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike on Luke Langfield. And a ball outside, so leadoff walk for the Cowboys. Brings up the right fielder, number 22, Leighton Herman. Langfield on first for the Cowboys with the leadoff. Herman at the plate. And Langfield gets back in time as the pitcher, Stillman, checks his runner. Stillman pitching for the stretch, checks the runner once more, and once again Langfield gets back in time. Stillman with a pitch, and Langfield takes off and advances to second safely. No attempt by the catcher there. And once again, Stillman has Langfield in the pickle and a little hot box, and they're going to go ahead and call a balk, I believe, on the pitcher. So they're going to award Luke Langfield third base. So Luke was in a jam there. Umpire saves him. They call a balk on the pitcher. Herman at the plate. The pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strikes on Leighton Herman. Luke Langfield standing on third for the Cowboys. The pitch inside. Langfield on third. 3-0 count. Herman swings it. Fielded by the second baseman. Oh, bobbled. And Herman's going to get on safely as he brings in Luke Langfield for the first score of the game. Up next for the Cowboys will be the catcher, number 14, Ethan Reyes. Stillman on the mound for the Buffaloes. The pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes on Reyes. Leighton Herman standing on first for the Cowboys. And Stillman checks his runner. Herman gets back safely. The pitch. Reyes swinging a miss. Strike one. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Leighton Herman on first. Runner checks back. Ball high, and Herman steals second safely. We apologize if the screen is freezing on many of y'all, as the service is not all that great out here, but we're going to do our best to bring it to you in its entirety. Swing and a miss, strike two on Ethan Reyes. Brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Herman on second for the Cowboys. Reyes at the plate. Ball gets by the catcher. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Reyes sends a shot down third base. They're going to send Herman in. And Ethan Reyes with a single, as Herman ends up holding up at third base. A single for Ethan Reyes. Runners on the corners for the Cowboys. Brings up the third baseman, number 13, Thomas Beard. And courtesy running for Ethan Reyes will be number 12, Dante Diaz. And a little mound visit by the Utopia coach. So Dante Diaz standing on first for the Cowboys. Leighton Herman standing on third. And coming up to bat, number 13, third baseman Thomas Beard. Cowboys with a 1-0 lead here, top of the first. The pitcher Nolan Stillman on the mound for the Utopia Buffaloes. Checks his runner. Diaz is back safe on first. Once again, Herman on third. Dante Diaz courtesy running for Ethan Reyes at first. And at the plate, Thomas Beard. Stillman with the pitch. Ball high and outside. Once again, Stillman playing close attention to the Cowboy base runners today so far here early in the ball game. The pitch, and Beard sends a shot in between the shortstop and third baseman as Dante Diaz makes his way towards third base. RBI single for Thomas Beard as he brings in Leighton Herman. Brings up the pitcher, number 4, Ryan Hendry. Stillman with the pitch. Fouled off. So no balls, 1 strike. Dante Diaz standing on third. Thomas Beard on first. Ryan Hendry at the plate for the Cowboys. Stillman checks his runner once again. Beard gets back safely. Nice little breeze coming in as the sun goes down. Stillman with the pitch. And Ryan Henry sends a ball out of play. Foul ball. Down the left field line. So brings the count to no balls and 2 strikes. Ball outside. Beard advances to second. No attempt made by the catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Henry. Beard at second. Diaz on third. The pitch. And there's a shot caught by the shortstop for the first out of the inning. Ryan Henry pops up to the shortstop. Brings up the shortstop, number 3, Utopia, up to bat for the Cowboys, with runners on second and third. Stillman with the pitching from the stretch, the pitch, and the call, strike down the middle. So strike 1 on Utopia. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Utopia. Dante Diaz standing on third. Thomas Beard on second. Nolan Stillman on the mound for the Buffaloes. The pitch. Tapia sends a shot over the head of the shortstop. He's going to bring in Dante Diaz for an RBI double as he extends the play. Brings up the second baseman, number 5, J.J. Garcia. With Thomas Beard on third, Eusebio Tapia on second. Stillman with the pitch. It's going to be high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes on Garcia. The pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strikes on J.J. Garcia. Thomas Beard standing on third. Eusebio Tapia on second. Nolan Stillman with the pitch is high and inside. Brings the count to 3 balls and no strikes. Stillman fires a strike down the middle. Brings the count to 3 balls, 1 strike on Garcia. Runners on second and third. 1 out. Stillman with the pitch. Garcia hits a high fly ball to left field. And it's going to go ahead over the head of the left fielder. So Beard and Tapia will come in and score as Garcia makes his way towards second base. Up next, the center fielder, senior, number 2, Jonah Pettis. As J.J. Garcia just hit a nice shot over the head of the left fielder, bringing in Thomas Beard and Eusebio Tapia. And Stillman checks the runner. No throw made. Garcia remains safe at second. Pitch from Stillman is high and inside. One ball, no strikes on Jonah Bettis. The pitch. Bettis swings and fouled off, so 1 ball, 1 strike on the senior center fielder, Jonah Bettis. J.J. Garcia standing on second for the Cowboys. Cowboys have put up 5 runs here early in the top of the first. Stillman with the pitch, and outside gets by the catcher. Garcia's going to advance to third base. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Jonah Bettis. And the pitch is, the catcher throws the ball over the head of the pitcher. Good backup by the shortstop. So the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. J.J. Garcia on third. Bettis at the plate. Stillman with the pitch. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck for the Cowboys is the first baseman, A.J. Bridges. The pitch is high, so runners on the corners for the Cowboys. First and third. Garcia on third. Jonah Bettis on first. Once again, first baseman, number 20, A.J. Bridges at the plate for the Cowboys. Stillman with the pitch. Gets by the catcher. And Jonah's going to advance to second base. J.J. Garcia stays home at third. One ball, no strikes on Bridges. Stillman with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on A.J. Bridges. Garcia on third. Bettis on second. The pitch catches the corner for a strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on A.J. Bridges. The pitch. A.J. Bridges sends a shot to left field. He's going to bring in Garcia. Jonah's going to hold up at third base. So once again, the Cowboys have runners on first and third. Brings the score to 6-0. RBI single by A.J. Bridges. And we're back at the top of the lineup with the left fielder, Luke Langfield, who walked at his first appearance. Stillman with the pitch. Langfield lays down a bunt, picked up by the pitcher, and Langfield's going to be safe. All runners will be safe, so Jonah Bettis on third, A.J. Bridges on second, and Luke Langfield on first base. Bases loaded for the right fielder, Leighton Herman. One out here, top of the first. Leighton Herman at the plate. Bases loaded. Stillman with the pitch. Herman swings. Ball's popped up over the head of the third baseman, and a great catch by the shortstop for the second out of the inning. Brings up the catcher, number 14, Ethan Reyes, who had a single his last at-bat. Stillman with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bettis on third, Bridges on second, Langfield on first. And looks like the catcher calls time. He's going to go out there and talk to his pitcher. Once again, bases loaded for catcher Ethan Reyes. Steelman with the pitch and fouled out of play. So brings the count to no balls and 2 strikes on the catcher Ethan Reyes. Jonah Pettis standing on third, AJ Bridges on second, Luke Langfield on first. Nolan Steelman on the mound for the Utopia Buffaloes. Ethan Reyes at the plate. The pitch and hit to the shortstop for the third out as we head to the bottom of the first. Cowboys score 6 runs, leave 3 runners on base. You're watching the Hennis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth the trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
And we're back here live to start the bottom of the first as the Cowboys come out and score 6 runs. And the top of the first, setting the lineup for the Cowboys on the mound, junior Ryan Henry. Behind the plate, Ethan Reyes. At third base, Thomas Beard. Shortstop, Eusebio Tapia. Second base, JJ Garcia. At first base, AJ Bridges. And from left to right, Luke Langfield, Jonah Pettis, and in right field, Leighton Herman. Leading off for the Buffaloes will be the right fielder, number 12, Casares. Henry pitching from the stretch. His first pitch is a swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes as Ryan Henry's ahead of the count on Casares. The pitch from Henry. Beautiful pitch down the middle. Calls strike 3, and that's going to be the first strikeout for Henry. And the first out of the bottom of the first. Brings up the shortstop, number 4, Arnema, for Utopia. pitch from Henry. Beautiful curve. Ball high. Ball low and in the dirt, so Henry from the stretch. The pitch. And hit to center field, fielded by Jonah Pettis. So a single for Arnema. Brings up the first baseman, number 9, Lohman. And Henry checks his runner. Arnema dives back safely. Henry with a pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes on Lohman, the first baseman. The pitch. Great stop by Ethan Reyes as the ball was in the dirt, so brings the count to 2 balls and no strikes. Henry with a pitch. Fielded by Beard. Throws it to second to Garcia. Works a double play to A.J. Bridges. So Thomas Beard to J.J. Garcia to A.J. Bridges for the double play. As we head to the top of the second, you're watching the Ennis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back. 90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, 90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. 90s Taco Store. The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas. And we're back here live from Utopia Park. Start the top of the second as the Cowboys have a 6-0 lead over the Utopia Buffaloes. Leading off for the Cowboys this inning will be the third baseman, number 13, Thomas Beard, as he had a RBI single his last at-bat, followed by the pitcher, Ryan Henry, and in the hole, shortstop, number 3, Utopia. Nolan Stillman on the mound for the Buffaloes. Stillman with the windup and the pitch. Ball gets by the catcher. 1 ball, no strikes. Thomas Beard sends it down third baseline, but it's going to be foul. So the count will be 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful day out here at the park. Not too much sun, little breeze. Stillman with the pitch. Gets by the catcher, so it brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike on the senior Thomas Beard. Ball low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Beard way ahead of the count here. Stillman with the windup and the pitch. And Thomas will take his base. Brings up the pitcher, number 4, Ryan Henry. As Henry flied out to the shortstop his last at bat. Stillman checks his runner. No throw made. Stillman from the stretch. The pitch. Ball high. Stillman with the pitch. Ball high. Once again, 2 balls, no strikes on Ryan Henry. Thomas Beard on first. Eusebio Tapia on deck. And JJ Garcia in the hole. The pitch popped up. And looks like it's going to head into the trees, out of play. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike on Henry. Stillman pitching from the stretch, checks his runner. Beard gets back in time as the first baseman drops the ball. So 2 balls and 1 strike on Ryan Henry. The pitch. Ball outside. Brings the count to 3-1. Henry sends a shot to left field. And it's going to hit the fence as Beard makes his way towards third base. And it's going to be a stand-up double for Ryan Henry. As he advances Beard to third, Ryan Henry with the double. Brings up the shortstop, number 3, Eusebio Tapia. Nolan Stillman on the mound for the Buffaloes. The pitch. Ball outside, gets by the catcher. Everyone stays home at their bases. So Thomas Beard on third. Ryan Henry on second. And Eusebio Tapia at the plate. Playing shortstop today. Stillman pitching from the stretch. Sends the pitch. Tapia sends a shot in the gap. Gets by the center fielder. So Thomas Beard will come in and score. Ryan Henry will come and score. Eusebio Tapia making his way towards third base. And he's going to go ahead and they're going to go ahead and send him home. It's going to be inside the park home run for Eusebio Tapia. Brings the score to 9-0. And inside the park, 3-run home run for Eusebio Tapia. And the Cowboys have a 9-0 lead here. Up next for the Cowboys is number 5, the second baseman, J.J. Garcia. And the umpire gives him the corner for a called strike 1. Stillman with the pitch. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike on Garcia. The pitch. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on J.J. Garcia. As Garcia sent a shot over the head of the left fielder, his last at bat. And it's a little half swing. And it's going to be a little Texas leaguer. Falls in between the center field and the second base. So a single for J.J. Garcia. Brings up the center fielder, number 2, Jonah Perez. Garcia on first. Perez at the plate. Stillman on the mound for the Buffaloes. Stillman checks his runner. J.J. gets back in time safely. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Perez. No balls, 1 strike. Garcia on first. Stillman checks the runner. Garcia gets back safely. The pitch. Perez hits it up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop. And Garcia's going to be safe at second. And Perez is going to be safe at first. As there was no attempt to get anyone out. So single for Jonah Perez. Brings up the first baseman, A.J. Bridges, who singled his last at-bat. Runners on first and second. Courtesy running for Jonah Perez will be number 12, Dante Diaz at first base. Garcia with the big lead on second. Stillman on the mound. Sends the pitch. It's going to be ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes on A.J. Bridges. The pitch called strike down the middle. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Once again, J.J. Garcia standing on second. Dante Diaz standing on first, who's courtesy running for Jonah Perez. A.J. Bridges at the plate. Stillman with the pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on the first baseman, A.J. Bridges. Stillman with the pitch. And Bridges swings and fouls it off out of play. Brings the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch gets by the catcher. It's going to be a ball, so runners will advance. Garcia advances to third. Diaz to second. And it's going to be a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes on A.J. Bridges. The pitch. Called strike 3. And the catcher fires it to first for the out as he had dropped the ball. So that's going to be the first out of the inning. And we're back to the top of the lineup with left fielder number 28, Luke Langfield, who walked his first at bat and laid down his bunt in his second appearance. And this time he swings, fielded by the shortstop. Shortstop throws it to first, and they're going to say that Luke is out at first. As a run comes in and scores. Dante Diaz standing on third. Garcia comes in and scores. And right fielder Leighton Herman up at the plate. First pitch is a ball. So 2 outs here. And the top of the second. The pitch. Herman sends a shot to right field for a single, RBI single for Leighton Herman. As he brings in Dante Diaz. Brings up the catcher, number 14, Ethan Reyes. And the Cowboys with an 11-0 lead here. Stillman with the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes on Ethan Reyes. Stillman from the stretch. Checks back the runner. No throw attempt. But Herman makes a nice dive as he remains safe at first. Ball high, gets by the catcher. Herman's going to take off the second. Brings the count to 2 balls, no strikes on Ethan Reyes. Ball gets by the catcher again. 3 balls, no strikes. Herman stays at second. Ball outside. Oh, they're going to give him the corner. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Ethan Reyes. Leighton Herman standing on second with a nice lead. Stillman with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Ethan Reyes. Brings the count full. The pitch. Ball outside, so Reyes will take his base. So runners on first and second. Brings up the third baseman, Thomas Beard. It's going to be a ball high. Gets by the catcher, so Herman advances to third. Reyes to second. So 1 ball, no strikes on Thomas Beard. The pitch. Beard swings. Fielded by the shortstop. Fires at the first. Thomas is going to be safe. Herman's going to come in and score, and Reyes is going to advance to third base. So the Cowboys have runners on the corners once again. First and third. Reyes on third. Thomas Beard on first. Brings up the pitcher, Ryan Henry. Stillman with the pitch. Henry shows bunt, lays down the bunt, down third base line. But it's going to be called foul. So no balls, 1 strike on Henry. Reyes standing on third. Thomas Beard on first. Ryan Henry, the pitcher, at the plate. Nolan Stillman on the mound for the Buffaloes. The pitch. Henry shows bunt, lays it down. Third baseline once again. Picked up by the pitcher and fires at the first for the final out. As we head to the bottom of the second, the Cowboys leave 2 runners on and now lead 12-0. You're watching Dennis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? No need to look any further. Cecil Accident Ford has a wide selection of vehicles to choose from. Our team of professionals have the knowledge and expertise to assist you throughout your entire car buying experience. Of course, we don't limit ourselves to new and used car sales. You can also find auto finance options, car service, and to repair and to access parts and accessories you need for your vehicle. Located at 109 19th Street, Hondo, Texas. When the products are similar, the dealer makes the difference.
Hello, folks. Do you need a structure built out of steel? Then look no further than Mark Rodriguez with QMAC Metal Buildings, a D'Hanis native who comes from a small town and knows that a handshake means something. QMAC Metal Buildings has put up thousands of buildings, making America great one building at a time. We don't just specialize in putting up steel buildings. We do any steel structure you may need. Cattle guards, mobile shelters, stairs, banks, schools, all the above. If you have an existing building that needs to be torn down, we do that as well. We can tear them down, put them up, repair leaks, anything you need. So get on cue with QMAC Metal Buildings. But most importantly, go Cowgirls!
And we're back here live from Utopia Park as the Cowboys lead 12-0 in the bottom of the second with a commanding lead. One change I see, Jonah Pettis has checked out and Dante Diaz has checked in at center field for the Cowboys. Every position remains the same with Ryan Henry on the mound, Ethan Reyes catching, third base Thomas Beard, shortstop Utopia, second baseman JJ Garcia, first base AJ Bridges, and left field Luke Langfield, and now in center field Dante Diaz, and in right field Leighton Herman. Leading off for the Buffaloes is number 30, the catcher Rhodes. The pitch from Henry. Swing. Picks, nice little dive from Henry. Fires at the first over the head of AJ Bridges. Actually, that was Nolan Stillman that was batting. So he's going to reach on the error. Now with the bat for the Buffaloes is number 30, the catcher Rhodes. So Stillman gets on board on the throwing error from Henry. Once again, number 30, the catcher Rhodes at the plate now. Ryan Henry on the mound. Pitching from the stretch. The pitch. Ball low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes on Rhodes. Runner on first. And we're going to have to stop play as there's a dog that runs onto the field. And he makes his way towards the Cowboy dugout. He just took a shortcut, cut through the middle of the field. All right. Back to play now. Once again, Henry on the mound. Rhodes at the plate for the Buffaloes. Henry from the stretch. The pitch. Ball low. Brings the count to 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on first for the Buffaloes. The pitch from Henry. Swing and a miss, strike one. Henry checks the runner. Runner is safe. Henry uses quick feet. Henry from the stretch, the pitch. Ball low. Brings the count to 3 balls and 1 strike on the catcher, Rhodes. Buffaloes have a runner on first. Henry with the pitch. With a strike down the middle. Brings the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. And a called strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Brings up the second baseman, number 15, Lavelle. Henry with the pitch. Swung on. Fielded by Beard. Fires at the first to Bridges. As they get the out at first for the second out. Runner advances to second. So 2 outs here. For the 5-3 out from third base to first base. Brings up number 19, center fielder Umshield. Henry with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes on the center fielder, Umshield. Runner on second. Ryan Henry on the mound for the Cowboys. Ethan Reyes behind the plate. And Henry checks his runner. Runner gets back safely. Ball outside brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Henry with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we're going to head to the top of the third. Cowboys with the 12-0 lead here. You're watching the Hennis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back.
Hutto Real Estate. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect piece of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Hutto Real Estate has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888.
Cowboy Pest Control. Are you having problems with bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, to bees, fleas, and even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control. I'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Main Street Mercantile, Medina Co-op, 90s Taco Store, Hondo National Bank, Cecil Accent Ford and Hondo, QMAC Erectors, Hutto Real Estate, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and Triple Burrow Show Pigs. And we're getting ready to start the top of the third. Looks like pinch hitting. And coming into the game will be Rain Redden for Utopia. So Nolan Stillman on the mound for the Buffaloes. And now at the plate, batting for Utopia is number 16, Rain Redden. Stillman with the windup and the pitch. Ball low in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes on Redden. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Redden. There is only one umpire today. The pitch inside brings the count to 3-0. The pitch is a ball 4, so Redden will take his base. Brings up the second baseman, number 5, J.J. Garcia. Stillman checks his runner. Rain makes it back in time. Stillman with the pitch. Dropped by the catcher, but it's going to be a strike. So no balls, 1 strike on Garcia. Stillman checks his runner. Rain makes it back in time. Stillman with the pitch. Garcia pops it up. And it looks like the shortstop's got a read on it, but it's going to drop. Fair. So Rain advances to second. Garcia safe on first. And once again, the dog leaves the Cowboy dugout and heads towards first base. Is making his way towards second. And he's going to go inside towards third. And he's going to make his way and take a break. And the dog is out, so he goes back to the dugout. Dog ran out of the dugout, made his way from first to second, got thrown out in between shortstop, so now he's out. Up to bat for the Cowboys is number 12, Dante Diaz. Stillman once again checks his runner. No attempt. Everyone is safe. The center fielder, Dante Diaz, at the plate.
That called strike. Catches the corner, the outside. Stillman with the pitch. Ball high. Gets by the catcher. So runners advance to second and third. Redden on third. Garcia on second. Dante Diaz at the plate. The pitch. Dante Diaz sends a nice hard shot to right field. He's going to drop and come towards me. Hits the fence. Redden scores. Garcia will come in and score. And Dante Diaz will make his way towards third for a triple. So Dante Diaz with the stand-up RBI triple as he brings in 2 runs. Brings up the first baseman, A.J. Bridges. Bridges shows bunt. Pulls back for a called strike 1 down the middle. The pitch as Bridges showed bunts once more. Pulls back, brings the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Dante Diaz standing on third for the Cowboys. Stillman with the pitch. Bridges shows bunch. Pulls back, brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Bridges shows bunt, lays down a bunt, but it's going to be foul. So 2 balls and 2 strikes on A.J. Bridges. Stillman with the pitch. Gets by the catcher. Brings the count to full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Diaz standing on third. Stillman with the pitch. And they call strike 3 down the middle for the first out. And we're back at the top of the lineup. As a pinch hitter, Marcus Hernandez at the plate. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. As Marcus Hernandez comes in for Luke Langfield. The pitch, ball low. Excuse me, I apologize. That is White Rivera at the plate for the Cowboys. The pitch, and fouled off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on White Rivera, who checks into the ballgame for Luke Langfield. Stillman with the pitch. Swing and a miss for the second out. Brings up the right fielder, Leighton Herman. Herman sends a shot to right field for another single as he brings in Dante Diaz. RBI single for Leighton Herman. And coming into the game to hit
For Ethan Reyes will be number 17, Will Shavi. First pitch is a called strike. No balls, one strike on Shavi. Herman on first. Ball gets by the catcher. Herman's going to make his way towards second base. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch catches the corner for a strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Will Shavi. The pitch in the dirt brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leighton Herman standing on second for the Cowboys. DeHennis with the commanding 15-0 lead here in the top of the third. The pitch, Shavi fouls it and out of play. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nolan Stillman on the mound for the Buffaloes. Shavi at the plate for the Cowboys. Herman on second. The pitch. Shavi sends a shot past the shortstop into left field for a single. And Leighton Herman will make his way towards third base. So runners on the corners for the Cowboys once more. And now batting for the Cowboys, this is Marcus Hernandez. Pinch hitting for Thomas Beard. The pitch, ball high and inside. Runners on first and third. Stillman with the pitch. Gets by the catcher. And Shavi will advance to second base. 2 balls, no strikes on Marcus Hernandez. The pitch. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes on Marcus Hernandez. Stillman from the stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Hernandez. Shavi on second. Herman on third. The pitch. Hernandez sends a shot past third base. He's going to bring in Leighton Herman. So an RBI single for Marcus Hernandez. And once again, runners on the corners for the Cowboys. As Shavi is now on third. Hernandez on first. And up to bat will be number 4, the pitcher Ryan Henry. Another mound visit by the coach from Utopia. With 2 outs here. And at the top of the third. Once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Main Street Mercantile, Medina Co-op, 90s Taco Store, Hondo National Bank, Cecil Accent Ford and Hondo, QMAC Erectors, Hutto Real Estate, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and Triple Burrow Show Pigs. Cowboys will be back in action Friday versus La Prairie at 4:30 at home. Stillman checks his runner, no throw. Runners are all safe.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ball gets by the catcher. Hernandez advances to second. So Will Shavy on third, Marcus Hernandez on second, and Ryan Henry at the plate. The pitch. Called strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we're going to head to the bottom of the third. Cowboys leave 2 runners on base. Cowboys lead 16-0. You're watching Dennis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth a trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
And we're back here live from Utopia Park. Cowboys make some changes. Now on the mound for the Cowboys is number 22, Leighton Herman. At third base, Marcus Hernandez. At shortstop, Rain Redden. In left field, Wyatt Rivera. And now in right field, Kobe Fortner. And it looks like now coming into the game to catch will be Will Shavy. So as we start the bottom of the third, Cowboys have a 16-0 lead here. Remaining in the ballgame for the Cowboys is second base J.J. Garcia, first base A.J. Bridges, and in center field Dante Diaz. So once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Hondo National Bank, Hotel Real Estate, Triple Bro Show Pigs, Medina Electric Co-op, Cowboy Pest Control Services, QMAC Rectors, 90s Taco Store, Main Street Mercantile, and Cecil Accent Ford in Hondo. Once again, the Cowboys will be back in action Friday as they host La Pryor at 4:30, and the Dejenes Cowgirls will be back in action Friday, 4:30, as they will host the Sabinal Yellow Jackets. Leading off for the Buffaloes, looks like it's going to be third baseman number 20, Cantu. Herman with the pitch. Ball low in the dirt, gets by the catcher. So 1 ball, no strikes. Herman with the windup and the pitch in the dirt once again. So 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch from Herman. In the dirt, 3 balls, no strikes on the batter. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Three balls, one strike. Herman with the pitch. Called strike two. Brings the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Casares. Herman with the pitch. Gets by the catcher. Ball 4. So runner on first for the Buffaloes. Leighton Herman now on the mound for the Cowboys. Will Shavy behind the plate. Marcus Hernandez at third. Rain Redden at shortstop. JJ Garcia at second. AJ Bridges at first. Herman with the pitch. And in left field, Wyatt Rivera. Center field, Dante Diaz. And in right field, Kobe Fortner. Herman with the pitch. Brings the count to 2 balls and no strikes. Herman pitching from the stretch. Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Herman checks his runner. Runner makes it back in time safely. Herman with the pitch. Called strike down the middle. Brings the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first for Utopia. Herman pitching from the stretch. And the pitch. Shafi fires it down the first, gets by Bridges. And great backup by Fortner, as they do not allow the runner to advance. And that was a called strike 3. A delayed call by the umpire, so that's going to be the first out. Herman with the pitch. Called strike. No balls and 1 strike on the batter. Runner on first for the Buffaloes. Cowboys with a 16-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Herman sends the pitch. Ball high. Brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the sun decides to come out once again. Herman with the pitch. Ball high. Brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Runner on first for the Buffaloes. Herman checks his runner and has him in a pickle as Bridges fires it to Garcia for the second out of the inning. So Leighton Herman uses his quick feet for the pickoff. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes on the batter. Herman with the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the batter. They nerve from the windup, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we're going to head to the top of the 4th. Cowboys with a 16-0 lead. You're watching Dehennis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
'90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, '90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. '90s Taco Store.
The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas.
And we're back here live from Utopia Park, starting the top of the 4th with Cowboys with a 16-0 lead over the Utopia Buffaloes. Leading off for the Cowboys will be the shortstop, Rain Redden. And now on the mound for the Buffaloes is Lohman, as Stillman makes his way over to first base as they swap positions. Lohman with the windup and the pitch. Called strike 1. On Rain Redden, who's now at shortstop for the Cowboys. The pitch way outside, gets by the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Redden. As Lohman on the mound for the Utopia Buffaloes now. The pitch. Ball high. 3 balls, 1 strike. On Rain Redden. The pitch. Redden pops it up. And looks like the pitcher has a chance to get it, but it drops foul. So the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Rain Redden.
Lohman sends the pitch. Ball gets by the catcher. Ball 4. So Rain Redden will make his way towards first base. Brings up the second baseman, number 5, J.J. Garcia. The pitch, Garcia shows bunt, lays down the bunt, down for first base. Picked up by the pitcher, fires it to first. And the first baseman drops the ball. So Garcia will be safe on first. And Redden advances to second. Brings up the center fielder, Dante Diaz. A pitch, and Diaz tried to lay down a bunt, fouls it off, so strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on Diaz. Redden on second. Garcia on first. Dante Diaz at the plate for the Cowboys. Pitch. Diaz nearly gets hit by the ball, evades the ball. So brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Lohman sends the pitch. Diaz shows bunt, pulls back. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Dante Diaz. Runners on first and second. Lohman sends the pitch. Diaz shows bunt, lays it down third base line, and it's going to go foul. So brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Garcia on first, Redden on second. Diaz at the plate. Lohman pitching for the stretch. Diaz thought he was going to get hit, but he's going to get called for a strike 3. So that's the first out of the inning. Brings up the first baseman, A.J. Bridges, with runners on first and second. Bridges shows bunt, pulls back, calls strike 1 down the middle. Lohman with the pitch. Bridges shows bunt. AJ bunts it towards first base, but it's going to go foul. So it brings the count to no balls and 2 strikes. Lohman with the pitch. Bridges shows bunt. Pulls back. Calls strike 3. So that's the second out of the inning. As we go back to the top of the lineup. Brings up the left fielder, Wyatt Rivera. The pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes on Rivera. Runners on first and second. Garcia and Redden on the base pass for the Cowboys. Lohman pitching from the stretch. The pitch. Call strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Wyatt Rivera. Lohman with the pitch. Ball outside. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike on Rivera. The pitch. Ball high. Brings the count to 3-1.
pitch in the dirt. Rivera will take his base. The bases will now be loaded. Brings up the pitcher, Leighton Herman, with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Redden on third, Garcia on second, Rivera on first. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Herman sends it to second base, fielded by the second baseman, fires it to first, and that's going to be the final out of the inning. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, your D'Hanis Cowboys have a 16-0 lead over the Utopia Buffaloes. You're watching D'Hanis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back.
Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? No need to look any further. Cecil Accident Ford has a wide selection of vehicles to choose from. Our team of professionals have the knowledge and expertise to assist you throughout your entire car buying experience. Of course, we don't limit ourselves to new and used car sales. You can also find auto finance options, car service, and to repair and to access parts and accessories you need for your vehicle. Located at 109 19th Street, Hondo, Texas. When the products are similar, the dealer makes the difference.
Hello, folks. Do you need a structure built out of steel? Then look no further than Mark Rodriguez with QMAC Metal Buildings, a D'Hanis native who comes from a small town and knows that a handshake means something. QMAC Metal Buildings has put up thousands of buildings, making America great one building at a time. We don't just specialize in putting up steel buildings. We do any steel structure you may need. Cattle guards, mobile shelters, stairs, banks, schools, all the above. If you have an existing building that needs to be torn down, we do that as well. We can tear them down, put them up, repair leaks, anything you need. So get on cue with QMAC Metal Buildings. But most importantly, go Cowgirls!
Hutto Real Estate. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect piece of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Hutto Real Estate has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888. And we're back to live play here. Bottom of the fourth, Cowboys with a 16-0 lead. Herman on the mound for the Cowboys. First pitch is a called strike. Behind the plate, Will Shavy. At third base, Marcus Hernandez. Shortstop, Rain Redden. Second base, J.J. Garcia. At first base, A.J. Bridges. And from left to right, Wyatt Rivera, Dante Diaz, and Kobe Fortner. Herman with the windup in the pitch. Caught strike two. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Herman with the pitch. Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for the first out. The Cowboys throw it around in the infield. Leighton Herman with the windup and the pitch. Ball low. The pitch from Herman. Swung and hit. The shortstop, Rain Redden, fields it, fires it to first to Bridges. And Bridges stretches it out, and the ball gets by him. Great backup by Kobe Fortner. So Utopia has a runner on first. That was the pitcher, number 9, Lohman. Up next for the Buffaloes is the first baseman, number 8, Nolan Stillman. Herman on the mound. From the stretch, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Lohman on first base, and Nolan Stillman at the plate for the Buffaloes. Fouls it out of play, so no balls, 2 strikes. And a courtesy runner coming in for the Buffaloes. So the count is no balls, 2 strikes on the first baseman, Nolan Stillman. Leighton Herman on the mound from the stretch. Will Shavy behind the plate. And the pitch. Swung on. Fielded by Hernandez. Hernandez fires it to second for the putout. So Nolan Stillman reaches first base on the fielder's choice. Brings up number 30, the catcher, Rhodes. Herman checks the runner. Stillman gets back safely. Herman with a pitch. Swung on, and Hernandez fields it. Fires it to first. Bridges digs it out of the dirt for the third out. So we head to the top of the 5th. Cowboys with the 16-0 lead. You're watching D'Hanis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back.
Cowboy Pest Control. Are you having problems with bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, to bees, fleas, and even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth a trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
And we're back here at Utopia Park to start the top of the 5th as your D'Hanis Cowboys have a commanding 16-0 lead over the Utopia Buffaloes. Once again, the Cowboys will be back in action Friday as they host La Pryor at 4:30. Coming in today's game, the Cowboys were 13-4 overall with a 3-0 district record, and it appears that they will move forward to 14-4 and 4-0 in district play. Leading off the start to the inning for the Cowboys will be the catcher, Will Shavy. Lohman with the pitch. Shavy pops it up. in the infield. And the first baseman makes the catch for the first out. Up next now, number one, the third baseman, Marcus Hernandez. Lohman with the pitch. Hernandez hits it. Shortstop fires it to first. The throw is off target. Hernandez will reach. So Marcus Hernandez is on first base. And coming up to bat now is the right fielder, Kobe Fortner. First pitch is a called strike. No balls, one strike. Marcus Hernandez on first. Fortner at the plate. And Lohman on the mound for the Buffaloes. The pitch. Ball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Fortner fouls it off down third base. So it brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. The right fielder, Kobe Fortner. Marcus Hernandez on first base. And Lohman on the mound for the Buffaloes. The pitch. Outside brings the count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lohman with the pitch. Outside brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Fortner. Lohman with the pitch. Ball outside, so Fortner's going to take his base. So Hernandez will move to second. Fortner to first. And coming up to bat now is number 16, the shortstop, Rain Redden. The pitch. Catches the corner for a strike 1. So once again, Hernandez on second, Fortner on first. Rain Redden at the plate for the Cowboys. Lohman with the pitch. Redden hits it, fielded by the third baseman. Touches third for the force out. So there's 2 outs in the inning. Runners remain on first and second as Redden advances the first on the fielder's choice. Brings up the second baseman, J.J. Garcia. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike on J.J. Garcia. Kobe Fortner on second. Rain Redden on first. Lohman with the pitch. Catches the corner for a called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike on J.J. Garcia. Lohman with the pitch. Gets by the catcher. Fortner advances to third. Rain Redden to second. 2 balls, 1 strike on Garcia. Cowboys with a commanding 16-0 lead, top of the 5th. Lohman with the pitch. High and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Lohman
Does a called strike, so brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Garcia. The pitch from Lohman. This ball high, gets by the catcher. So it's going to be ball 4. And the bases will be loaded. Brings up the center fielder, Dante Diaz. With 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch from Lohman. And Diaz is going to get hit by the pitch. So Kobe Fortner will come in and score. Bases remain loaded for first baseman A.J. Bridges as the runners move forward. So Redding's on third, Garcia on second, Diaz on first. A.J. Bridges at the plate. Lohman with the pitch, high, and gets by the catcher, so ball 1. One ball, no strikes on A.J. Bridges. Bases loaded. Lohman with the pitch, gets by the catcher, so 2 balls, no strikes. Redding on third, Garcia on second, Diaz on first. A.J. Bridges with a 2 balls, no strike count on him. Lohman on the mound for the Buffaloes. The pitch. Ball high, so 3-0 on A.J. Bridges. 3-0 count. Bridges sends a shot to center field as Redding comes in to score. RBI single for A.J. Bridges. Runners move forward, and we're at the top of the lineup. Bring the left fielder, Wyatt Rivera. First pitch is a swing and a miss, strike 1. So Garcia's on third, Dante Diaz on second, A.J. Bridges on first, and at the plate, left fielder Wyatt Rivera. Lohman with the pitch, called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Rivera. The pitch. Wyatt hits it, fielded by the shortstop. Shortstop gets the force out at second. So we're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Cowboys with an 18-0 lead over the Buffaloes. You're watching Dennis Cowboy Baseball. We'll be right back.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, 90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. 90s Taco Store.
The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas. And we're back at Utopia Park. First pitch was a swing and a miss, strike one. Second pitch is a ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Leighton Herman on the mound for the Cowboys. Herman with the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Herman with the windup and the pitch. And fouled off, so the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter. Herman on the mound. Will Shavy behind the plate. Marcus Hernandez at third base. Rain Redden at shortstop. JJ Garcia at second. AJ Bridges at first. And left to right, White Rivera, Dante Diaz, and Kobe Fortner. Herman with the pitch. Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and miss for strike 3. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. So the Cowboys are 2 outs from winning this ball game. Herman with the pitch. As it hits the batter. So the Buffaloes will have a runner on first. Herman pitching from the stretch. The pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes on the batter. Ball low and inside. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. On the third baseman, number 20, Cantu. Herman with the pitch. Strike down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike. Center fielder number 19, Umshid, on first base for the Buffaloes. Herman sends the pitch outside. Brings the count to 3 balls, 1 strike on Cantu. Leighton Herman tries to pick off the first base runner. Umshid gets back safely. 3 balls, 1 strike. Herman once again from the stretch sends the pitch. It's going to be ball 4. So runners on first and second for the Buffaloes. Brings up the left fielder number 10, McFadden. Herman with a pitch. Outside, ball 1. Strike 1 down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike. Umshid on second. Cantu on first for the Buffaloes.
And McFadden at the plate. Herman sends the pitch. Ball inside and low in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Herman sends the pitch outside, brings the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch from Herman is ball low, so it's going to load up the bases for the Buffaloes. And brings up the top of the lineup for Utopia, number 12, right fielder Casares. And head coach Todd Kraft's going to come out and settle down Leighton Herman. As the Cowboys have 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Hondo National Bank, Hutto Real Estate, Triple Borough Show Pigs, Medina Electric Co-op, 90s Taco Store, Cowboy Pest Control Services, QMAC Rectors, Main Street Mercantile, and Cecil Accident Ford and Hondo. Umpire breaks up the huddle on the mound. So bases loaded for the Buffaloes. 1 out. Herman on the mound. The windup and the pitch. And in the dirt. Ball 1. Utopia with bases loaded. Herman from the windup, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here. Cowboys need 2 more outs. Herman sends the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Casares, the right fielder. As he has Umsheet on third, Cantu on second, McFadden on first for the Buffaloes. Herman with the pitch. Ball outside, so 2 balls and 2 strikes. On Casares, Herman with the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3 for the 2nd out. So 2 down, bases loaded. Brings up the shortstop, number 4, Arnema. Herman with the pitch, called strike. So no balls and 1 strike on Arnema. The bases loaded. Umsheet on third, Cantu on second, McFadden on first. Herman on the mound for the Cowboys. The windup and the pitch fouled off. So no balls and 2 strikes on the shortstop, Arnema. Herman with the pitch and swing, strike 3, catcher misses the ball, and the force out at home as the catcher tosses it to Herman to end the ball game. Your Gehennas Cowboys will win over the Utopia Buffaloes 18-0, and the Cowboys will be back in action Friday as they host La Pryor at 4:30. The Cowboys record will now be 14-4 and 4-0 in district play. And once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Hondo National Bank, Hutto Real Estate, Triple Borough Show Pigs, Medina Electric Co-op, Cowboys Pest Control Service, 90s Taco Store,
QMAC Rectors, Cecil Accident Ford and Hondo, and Main Street Mercantile. So till next time, good night and God bless.